Your databank is the most important system in the game that you need to prioritize right away. Your databank level is directly associated with the quality of the echoes that you obtain in the game, which is the most fundamental part of doing big PP damage and building your characters to their max potential. In this video, you will learn how the databank system works and how to level it up to start farming 5-star echoes as soon as possible. If you've played Pokemon before, this will be very familiar to you. The databank system is like the Pokédex from the Pokemon games. It allows you to catch and store the echoes from a monster after defeating them. These echoes give you the monster's ability and stats such as attack, crit rate, crit damage, energy regen to make your character stronger. Before databank level 15, you will only be able to obtain green to purple rarity echoes, which don't give you the highest value stats when compared to the yellow or 5-star echoes. These are the highest rarity echoes and they will become obtainable after databank level 15. Also, after sitting on my ass for about 6 hours non-stop farming, I found the most optimal way to farm databank XP while also progressing your characters at the same time, so you don't want to miss that. The first and possibly best benefit of raising your databank levels is increasing your cost cap. This is the limit that you have for equipping echoes, so the higher the cost cap, the more echoes you can equip at the same time. This is essential to fit in optimal echoes on your character to make them stronger during combat. The second benefit is a max stamina increase. Stamina is used in and out of combat from abilities, dodging, climbing, gliding, and more. So having a higher max stamina will only make exploration and combat way better. Next, your actual echo drop rate after defeating a monster will increase, making farming easier for existing and new echoes. So that was a short summary on how the databank system and ecosystem works. Here's how you can raise your databank level as efficiently as possible. You raise your databank level by collecting new echoes, which can be obtained after defeating enemies in the open world. Whenever you come across an enemy you haven't fought before, take the time to defeat them for a chance of their echo dropping. For every new echo you grab for your collection, you will be rewarded 10, 15, or 20 XP towards your databank level, which corresponds to the rarity of the echo that you obtain. Here are some tips to farm databank levels easier. Lower your Soul 3 phase. You should only do this if you have already spent your wave plates and don't plan on getting any more rewards throughout the day, as this can only be reverted after 12 hours. This does not affect the rarity of the echoes being dropped. This will make farming fast because the monsters will be easier to defeat, so then you can zoom around the map even faster. Joining a friend or two and clearing monsters together is a fun and quick way to farm, and each echo drop is individual, so don't worry about people stealing your echoes. This is especially recommended so that you can gang up on the elite monsters, which are these red guys, to get a guaranteed yellow echo drop. And this is regardless of databank level, which will give you a full 55 XP reward if you don't have it at any other rarity. Leveling up your milestones will give you a good chunk of data XP for every stage completed, so if your heart's stuck on a level, you can do this for a quick XP boost. If you're looking to absolutely speedrun this echo hunting process, do this. Go to your databank tab and manually track the echoes that you have not obtained yet. The echoes that you detect will show up on the map, and even after you defeat it, it will automatically track the same monster again nearest to you. Once you have obtained every echo once of that rarity, your next step will be obtain the next rarity of the echoes. By the way, if it's your first time getting an echo from an enemy and it comes in a purple rarity, you just saved yourself from having to obtain the green and blue rarity, as it will count those previous rarities when rewarding you with databank XP. When you reach databank level 13, there are two options. Since there's a 75% chance of getting a purple rarity echo, you can either track the echoes that you have with a blue rarity echo, since they have a much higher chance as dropping as a purple now, or you can start merging your old echoes at a chance to get new purple rarity echoes. It's a pretty high chance to roll a new echo rarity, which will give you databank XP. A caveat to this is that it may speedrun you from 13 to 15, but you will lose the chance to get a bunch of yellow rarity echoes down the line, since the merge system scales with your databank level and not the rarity of the echoes being used. When you are databank level 19, there's an 80% chance to get yellow rarity drops now, which is what you want for late and end game content. So you can either stockpile all your old echoes and wait to merge them to almost guarantee yellows, or you can use them now to hit level 15 and start farming them again by tracking them on the map. Okay, now that that's out of the way, once you hit databank level 15, the end game starts, as you will now have access to the yellow echoes that I've been emphasizing throughout this whole video. The way you want to farm this is, since you can use these echoes till end game, is to farm for the echoes that correspond with the sets of your main characters. For example, for my Havoc Rover, he uses the Sun Sinking Eclipse set. So I started off with farming his signature 4 cost, which is a boss that spawns after every fight, his 3 cost echoes, and the remaining 1 cost echoes. The general echo setup for most characters is 4-3-3-1-1. The way to track these down is to go to your Sonata gallery, go to the set that your character uses, click the monster, and you will see if it's an Overlord class, which is a 4 cost, an Elite class, which is a 3 cost, and a Common class, which is a 1 cost. For me personally, I would still hunt the echoes even if they drop the yellow rarity multiple times, because I wanted the correct main stats such as crit rate and havoc damage. Once you build up the character with their yellow echoes, you can move on to your next DPS character or a support character and start farming the echoes for their corresponding sets, while also increasing your databank level at the same time. At this point in the game, you don't really have to worry about substats, just get the main stats for your character as it will make them stronger either way. For example, for Verena, you want echoes that have attack percentage as their main stats, since her healing scales with attack. It's a win-win. You get access to higher databank levels while also progressing your team's gear. So that pretty much explains the databank progression system. To summarize, lower your world level for faster monster clears, play with friends, do your milestones, track and merge monsters for higher rarities, and eventually start hunting for yellow echoes in the corresponding sets of your team. Also, you might be union level locked out of certain databank levels, so if you want to learn how to level up your union level, you can click this video here.